everyone, this is your boy Good Investor. Hope everyone is doing well. Today on this Thursday afternoon, I just wanted to drop another video with a market update and of course deep dive into SOSLimited. But before I do that, I wanted to do something. I wanted to acknowledge all of you guys. Look what happened to this channel. I mean, it's almost 50 of us, 50 subscribers out there. The channel have been grown ridiculously in a fast pace, and the last video about SOS that I dropped out there, I mean, the amount of engagement that you all showed, it's just phenomenal, and I'm very speechless. Thank you very much for all the support. Thank you very much for dropping so much likes. I mean, 1.6 thousand views. This is something that I've never seen on this channel before, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, please consider that. That would help a lot in this channel. Here we talk a lot about investing, personal finance, and as well as some of the market updates. So just wanted to give this little acknowledgement. Thank you very much, and let's deep dive into the video. So the market overall today did well. I mean, this is looking a one-year trend right now, but if we look at one day, today they did good. S&P's at all-times high again, and that is primarily led by the tech companies, and we are also talking a lot about the tech, but today in this video I wanted to keep it short and as well as deep dive into SOS. So as promised yesterday and the day before, I am making some of the SOS updates overall on my portfolio, as well as what is going on Reddit environment, and overall what is the market thinking of it. So today's price on SOS went down by 8%, and the price right now is $5. To me, this seems like a normal thing, as it always happens in the market. I don't think this is something that short squeeze already didn't happen and the price is going back down. I don't think this is the case here. I think it's because, as always happens in all the stocks, it went up by 30%, about 25-28% yesterday. It says 24 within the week, so 24% in one day. So obviously there would be a little drop because it has to cool down. But after hours, as we can see, is $1. So this is a sign that tomorrow, not $1, 1%. So this is a sign that tomorrow it's going to go up again. So that being said, what is going on in my portfolio? I mean, 8% obviously will make a bigger difference on contracts on the option side, and it's 17% down. This is fine. We're holding it. We're not selling it, and I am definitely bullish, although in the not at a long term, it's going to be a short-term thing, of course, short-term play, and I want to be 100% honest with all of you. But as a short-term investment, I am not selling. This is something that I will hold. 27 contracts it is, baby. So yeah, so we're down 66% overall, but we're holding, and the earliest expiration is August 20th. So until then, I think we're good. So going back to what Reddit environment says, Reddit overall made another post on SOSLimited page. So there are a couple of things to take out of their latest post. Is that tomorrow, April 9th, today's April 8th, their team, I mean, we know from the previous video that they are going ahead to making 150,000 purchase. So it seems like they are going with another tranche of another round of buying SOS stock. So that would definitely be a positive thing to the market. And overall, I mean, the fact that they are making these posts consistently, I think they are making markets, and given that they are 6.3 thousand members, this is only the members. So I've seen a lot of these screenshots being out there in Discord channels, in so many investing pages. So definitely this is going out there. The people who are interested is definitely more than 6.3 thousand. So a couple of other things to take out of this post is that the target price that they are putting for the SOS is $16, and $16, I mean, from the $5, it's obviously, it's more than 300%, right? So obviously there is a big big hope tied behind it. But of course, there's not only hope, but there's also some analysis and some of the thought put around it too. So for example, some of the catalysts they're putting for next week, for example, is that they're saying that they've engaged to a direct offer $125 million, which means that they could, which has closed as of, as of April 1st. So this is not only a way for them to inject money into the business, but also for them to actually expand and become one of the largest supercomputing center. I mean, look at that. And there's soon to be a crypto exchange. So for example, if crypto exchange means, and they said Coinbase, and for those of you who don't know what Coinbase is think of it as a New York Stock Exchange. And New York Stock Exchange is a place where all the stock trades usually happen, but Coinbase is a place where the crypto trades happen. So they're saying that SOS is soon to become a crypto exchange, so a place where crypto would be traded. So they're Chinese based, just to clarify that as well. So that could be a crypto exchange based in China. So a couple of other things, they are obviously saying that they're becoming big. They're getting their third batch of mining rigs, which means that they can mine in a faster rate. Let's put it as simple as that. And they could become bigger than Riot and Mara, whose interests I also have, on my portfolio, and actually bigger on them than on SOS, just to be clear. So that is because, back to my point, I do see it as a short-term play, but unfortunately not a long-term yet. Maybe there could be some other news, so I might change my thoughts in the future. But as of right now, I don't see it as a long-term play, other than unlike Riot or Mara, for example. So definitely something to look at as a short squeeze, though. So I do believe in that as of this point. So another catalyst that they actually didn't mention here is that next week Ethereum and Bitcoin is likely to rally because of the Coinbase IPO, and the IPO is going to happen next week on April 14th, I believe. And if that happens, that actually gives more awareness to people, and that awareness gives makes it easier to trade crypto, and obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum out there to be the most popular ones. So that could actually impact the SOS as well. So a lot of interest still there. A lot of I'll also put this post in the description in case you want to read it. But looking at comments, the comments still seem bullish, and this is normal, right? To me, that seems like same thing happened with GameStop. It went up, it went down. There were some down points where they were, a couple of dollars still there. So this is a natural thing in the market. So don't think that they are going down or something like that. But also, I wanted to look at their short interest rate. For example, let's look at what is no. So here we go. So before we look here, though, I want to look at. Give me 1 second. Let's go to Fintel, not Finviz. Fintel on SOS. There we go. So the short volume ratio did go down today. It was 29% yesterday, 23% today. So it did go down, and we can track it here, right? So it was 29 yesterday, 23 today, and it was 8 the day before. So look at the shift. So this is definitely a big sign, but a bigger sign is even this. So look at this, check this out. Current short volume 14 million shares, previous short volume 9 million shares. The outstanding 6.5 million shares, the percentage of shares shorted 200%. So look at this, short volume 14 million, outstanding 6 million. So that is what short squeeze is when those shorted shares are due, shorted contracts are due. They need to find shares somewhere, but 14 million is shorted, unlike the 6 million available. So now they need to pay higher price for people who own those shares theoretically in order to fill their short positions. So that will drag the price up, of course, because now there's higher demand and the supply is low. Look at it that way. So I'm just making it simple. It's a little more complicated than that. Not a lot, a little more complicated than that. But to make it simple, it works like that. So yeah. So that being said, there's another funny thing that I found. It's like a bonus thing right now at the end of the video. So this is gonna be the last thing I'll mention. But the bonus thing is this one. So look at it here. So I wanted to show it to you yesterday, but I kind of forgot. But so it was posted yesterday, April 7th by Motley Fool. And I wasn't that much aware. I mean, I was aware that they are kind of a little fake news, but I didn't know that it was to this point. So essentially they are very bearish. They seem to be really skeptical about all the all the short squeezes. They were skeptical about GameStop, and they are now becoming skeptical about SOS as well. So look at it here. Shares of SOS climbed, SOSLimited soared 28% Wednesday after the Chinese blockchain services company appeared to become the Wall Street Bets Reddit group's latest short squeeze target. First of all, they were never part of the short squeeze. They were never part of the Wall Street Bets Reddit group ever. Well, maybe they were at some point, but not because of not lately, because of nobody mentioned about short squeeze there. And the reason for that is that because the SOS it doesn't have the enough market cap to be allowed to be there. First of all, to be allowed there is you need to have at least 1 billion market cap, whereas they have about 700 million. So this is fake news already. So they began it with a lie. Now, how would you trust a media like this? And imagine that, I mean, hundreds of people, if not thousands, are reading this page and also turn skeptical. So this is something that I don't like. I mean, this is definitely not true. I mean, beginning with this already tells you that how much of other lie could be within the page. So I personally don't like that, and it is funny to me that what is the benefit they're getting out of sharing such a lie on their page, unlike they could do much better by sharing truth. So I don't like that. So that was a little bonus I wanted to share with you. I mean, I don't know if you found it funny or not, but yeah. So I think this is it for today for the update. I am dropping 2 videos today, so this would be one of them. Another one is about NFTs. Yes, that's how much I like you guys. So thank you very much again for following all this. I'll talk to you later.